Hi everyone, my name is Savera, and today I'm bringing to you my favorite design team project for the lovely graphics fairy. And today I've decided to use an old scrapbook that I made before I started making junk journals. And this was made with vintage wedding invitations with the lovely blue teal color, and the invitations in themselves were very sturdy, made with very thick card, textured card, and it had a silver embossing. You'll see on each invitation the card itself and the envelope as well. So I assembled it with putting all the envelopes together, giving some gap between each envelope. So this is ideal for something if in case you want to do a lot of collaging like I have done in this journal. So this you won't have an alligator mouth journal. For doing that, you need to give a lot of space within the journal so that you're able to do that. And especially with the kind of laces that I use, my journals usually do become very bulky, but I'm so surprised that this one didn't. And I don't need to make a closure for it, so I'm very happy about this. So this is the cover. I've used a lot of laces, and I've used beautiful digitals from the lace maker bundle. That was my inspiration for this journal. And I've also used a lot of wallpaper bundles. So they have a lot of them, so I've used the colors, the ones with the colors that match. So this card is also an invitation that I received recently, and I usually save them and use them in my journals here. And these are some tags. One of them from, this one is embossed, and the other one is from I think one of the wallpaper bundles. So this is somewhere you can put your picture in. You can stick in your picture on this card and then put it in there. So I've done a lot of collaging here, and what this is meant to be, this is supposed to, you can put your picture in here. On top of the lady, I'm not particularly inspired by having a lot of ladies in my journals. So you can put your own picture in there, and you can make it your own personal, give it your personal touch. And this is meant to keep all your memorabilia. And when I look at this journal, what comes to my mind is a newlywed couple who were starting their life and going into a beautiful home with all these beautiful decorations, and they put all their memorabilia, their pictures and their cards and things they want to save in this journal. And that's what comes to my mind when I go through this journal. And that was what I was thinking when I was making it. So I've put in a lot of home decoration stuff like chandeliers and giving it a French flair, all these French looking furniture, the chairs and sofas and chandeliers like this one. And I've used this beautiful dotted tulle that I had. It's very delicate and beautiful, and you can remove it. Use this card somewhere else. I have these vintage cream cards which were meant for wedding invitations at some point, and these are very soft cards and they almost feel like soft leather. So this is another stuck spot with the beautiful curtain, maybe a beautiful French cottage with that kind of, those kinds of sofas and stuff. This is another I've made this collage, and I've used a corn husk. I used to make corn husk flowers. They can't be used in junk journals. You can't be put. They're very see, they make it very bulky. So this collage is also quite bulky, but this journal is keeping. It gives a lot of. There's a gussets in between each envelope. I've constructed it this way, so there's a lot of space. And even though I've put in a lot of, this is one of the cards I was talking about, the off-white cards, and these are embossed, and they just have a lovely feel. So I've given a lot of gusset space so that I can do a lot of collaging. I love doing collaging, putting in a lot of different textures, not just paper, but different kinds of textures and laces and lovely things that I have in my stash. Yes, you can see the embossing better here, and these cards are embossed. and I have a lot of them, and I was thinking I should make some bundles and put them in for other junk journals to use. That would be lovely. So this is another tag within those wallpaper bundles. Just a small paper bag I made from this lovely wrapping sheet that I had, and these old cards that I had. Beautiful tag. Look at the lovely chair. Just look at it. It's so beautiful. I've put the Dutch tulle behind it, you can see, and some doilies, and it just looks beautiful. And a vintage book page with lots of spaces to keep your things in. And these cards, all of them, since these were envelopes, they had spaces to put in the cards. So you can put in your pictures in there. And another page that I've collaged. And this is a full pocket. This is also a duck spot. And a little lace flip up. I'll show you how it's, yeah, this is how it's supposed to be placed. This is how it looks. So you can see the beautiful silver embossing in each of the cards. And this was meant to be the top of the card where you write the name. You can see the silver line in between. That's where you write the name to the person that you're sending it to. And this was the one on the left. This one is the inside of the card that I was stuck on. So you can put a picture here or anything else you want. Some beautiful vintage book page, and a lovely hand watercolored card, handmade paper, and a lace pocket. And again, these cards with beautiful dotted tulle ruffle on the sides. Look at the beautiful digitals. I'm just in love with all these digitals and these vintage looking digitals that they have. I back all my tags with the old card that I have. I have some greeting cards as well as some wedding invitation cards. So I back up all my I use one-sided printing paper, and then I back up my cards with old paper. I like to use whatever I have. This is old wallpaper that I had, and look at this beautiful sofa. Just look at it. It looks so real. These pictures, they look, when you cut them out, they look so real. It's so beautiful. I had a lot of fun making these. Some lovely tags. I did nothing with them. I just did some sewing around them, and that's it. So the tags themselves are so beautiful. Another vintage card that I have in my stash. Look at the beautiful texture on this card, and it's very sturdy. These are some beautiful digitals from Tattered Wallpapers. I think that's the name. I'll list them in the blog. Another collage, and again you can put your picture here. That would look nice. And look at this little cute bow. I cut it out from some organza material that I had. And again a tag, and this is again a vintage butter paper. It's not butter paper, but it's that thin paper that, and it was used for invitations as well. And this is some waxed doily that you can use in your project. It's really cute. It's very difficult to stick down. I usually sew mine. It's not easy to stick them down. So this is my favorite feather trim. And I'm making bundles that I'm going to put these trims in so that I can share them with all of you, beautiful crafters, and so that you can put them in your projects. I have enough, I just don't want to hoard it anymore. I've been doing it for so long and just realized that, I can never use all of this stuff. So I'm going to start sharing, and it's all going to be on my website. That's what I've decided. I've made a website since my Etsy shop was closed. So I'm on my own now. So this beautiful vase that I've used here, I love the roses on it. So thank you.